Hello students, once again welcome back to English Literature Classroom. Today I am going to give question answer of the chapter The Model Millionaire by Oscar Wilde. Okay, it's the third story and class 9th syllabus. Okay, English Literature syllabus, it's a new syllabus. Okay, now before giving the question answer, let me tell you something about the author and about the story. Oscar Wilde. Oscar Wilde is the author of the story. He was an Anglo Irish playwright, novelist, poet, and critic. His first volume of poem was written in 1881. He continued his literary career by writing fiction, drama, and essays in restless search for novelty characteristics of the end of the century. His important works are The Happy Prince, The Picture of Dorian Gray, Lady Windermere's Fan, and The Importance of Being Earnest. Now, let me tell you something about the story. In the story, The Model Millionaire, the author shows that rich are not always unsympathetic and heartless. Huggy Erskine, a charming fellow, is a failure in his life. He is in love with a girl named Laura Martin, whom he cannot marry unless he has £10,000 of his own. A chance meeting with a billionaire, Baron Hosberg, whom he does not know, proves to be a turning point in his life. The Baron gives him £10,000 to enable him to marry Laura Martin simply because Huggy has given him one sovereign in his friend's studio when he was posing as a beggar. The Baron seems to have been greatly influenced by his generosity. The willingness to help him reveals that Baron himself is a kind and generous person. Now, let me give some question answer. Okay. So, my first question is, what did Huggy's father bequeath him? Answer. Huggy's father had bequeathed him his cavalry sword and a history of the Peninsular War. Next question. What was Huggy's only means of sustenance? Answer. Huggy lived on 200 a year that an aunt allowed him. This was his only means of sustenance. Next question. Which two things did the colonel lose in India? Answer. The colonel had lost his temper and digestion in India and had never found either of them again. Next question. What was Huggy's only means of sustenance? Answer. Huggy's only source of sustenance was £200 a year, which was given to him by an elderly aunt. Next question. What was the hindrance in Huggy's engagement with Laura? I am repeating this question. Clear? What was the hindrance in Huggy's engagement with Laura? Answer. Huggy was in love with Laura Martin. Laura too loved him, but Huggy's poor financial condition became hindrance in Huggy's engagement with Laura, as Laura's father refused to hear of engagement unless Huggy had earned £10,000 of his own. My last question. Huggy left blushing a little at what he had done. What had he done? Answered. Huggy was so touched by the beggar's miserable looks that he put a sovereign and some coppers that he had in the beggar's hand. Up to this much. With this, I am concluding this video. In my next video, I am going to bring something new. Until then, goodbye.